everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Aditi, and in today's video I'm going to create this beautiful full glam party makeup which actually goes with Indian and Western outfits as well. Trust me, this goes with everything. And yeah, all the products that I used to achieve this look will be mentioned in the description bar below, and I used all the drugstore products to achieve this makeup look, and this is actually the most easiest look I have ever created on my channel. This is really easy. Even if you're a beginner, you'll be able to pull this off, trust me. So yeah, if you guys want to know that how I created this look and what are the products that I used to achieve this look, then please continue watching. And yeah, if you are new here, then please take a moment and subscribe to my channel, because that means a lot to me and that just keeps me motivated to make more videos like this. So yeah, just take a moment and subscribe to my channel, and also share this video with your family and friends. And with that, let's get started. Alright, so let's begin with some skin prep. Firstly, I'm just gonna apply good amount of moisturizer, and for that I'm taking this bronz moisturizer, and this is a oil-free one, so that's why I absolutely love this moisturizer. This literally feels like water on your skin, and this is oil-free as I said before, so this doesn't feel like very heavy or like very sticky. I don't like moisturizer which feels very sticky on your face. So even I'm a dry skin person, I want something light, so that's why I love this one. Then I'm taking this Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect Primer, and firstly I'm just applying that around my nose and on my cheeks, because that's where I have pores and this does fill in your pores. And then I'm taking that lightly all over my face, because this is a little bit tinted, so this does work as a skin corrector, like color corrector. So not like too much, but this does the job, and I absolutely love this one. This makes your skin like very soft and subtle, so your makeup application becomes so much beautiful, and I absolutely love the finish of this one. Then for foundation, I'm taking the LA Girl foundation, and this is how the consistency of this foundation is. You can see this is like quite runny and not at all thick, and that's why I love this LA Girl foundation, because I am a dry skin person and I want my foundation to be like dewy. I like that dewy finish more. I want something which doesn't make my skin more dry, so that's why I like to use these kind of very light foundation. And this foundation, you guys, is absolutely like my love. I cannot do without this one. Whatever foundation I use, I can never leave this one. This is always there in my vanity. So I absolutely love this one, and I like to use a beauty blender to apply my foundation. You can use a brush as well. So I took 1.5 pump of this, and that is enough. Sometimes I just need 1 pump of this, and that is it for me. But I just took 1.5 to give me, so that it gives me a little bit more coverage. This foundation is like medium coverage, but definitely you can build it up, and you can see the glow that this foundation provides. Then I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, and I'm just gonna apply that on my lid to kind of just cover my dark circles. Again, the formula of this one is very thin and doesn't really cake up and crease, so that's why again I love this combo, the LA Girl foundation and the LA Girl concealer. I just cannot stop using these two. I always gravitate towards these when I'm doing my makeup. Absolutely love both of these products, and I'm just again blending that around my eyes, and you can see how instantly this covers your dark circles beautifully. I absolutely love this concealer. Now as a brightening concealer, I'm taking this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade Sand Sable. So I'm just gonna apply that on the usual areas where I want that brightened effect, that is under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose. So I'm just taking very little amount of this, and on my forehead, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and on my chin as well. So again, this one is also a like very thin formula, and it is again a medium coverage concealer. The LA Girl one is actually a full coverage concealer, but the formula is like very light, but you can, when you build it up, that gives you a like really good coverage. This one is a medium coverage concealer. If you just apply this, I don't think this will be able to like completely cover your dark circles, but I absolutely like to use this one as my brightening concealer because this is 1 or 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, so this does the job perfectly. And when I want like very subtle finish, I like to use this concealer. I'm just blending that right where I've applied this. You don't want to take that all over your face because you don't want to like obviously highlight your all over face. You just want some certain areas, so you want to blend the concealer right where you applied it, and that's it. Now I'm taking the Lakme 925 compact powder, and I'm just assuring that there is no crease line under my eyes because that's the area which like tends to crease like very quickly. So you want to make sure that there is no crease line, and then only you set it with a powder. And I'm using this powder only, and I'm using my beauty blender to apply this. You can use a brush again, but I like the finish of a beauty blender more. So you want to make sure that there is no crease line and then just set it. And I'm just setting my lids as well because I get crease lines on my lids, and I'm gonna use this powder only to set my entire face, and I'm using the beauty blender to set my entire face as well. For brows, I'm taking this mascara eyebrow pencil, and before that I'm just gonna brush through my brows using my spoolie. So this mascara eyebrow pencil is like my absolute favorite, and that is in the shade dark brown, by the way. So I'm just doing the usual stuff that I always do. I just line under my brows and above my brows as well. I just don't overdraw. I just follow the natural hairline, that natural hair growth, and that's it. And once I get that proper shape, and then I just fill in the gap. That's it. You don't want to go in the opposite direction that I always say. You want to follow the natural hair growth. If you do in the opposite direction, your eyebrows will look a bit more patchy. So I would suggest just follow the natural hair growth, and that's it. That's like very easy to do. And once you're done with filling in your brows, just take your spoolie one more time and then just brush it through, so that if there is any excess product, that spoolie will take that off and will give you a really beautiful and natural looking brows. Now I'm taking this Revolution sophx eyeshadow palette, and from that I'm just taking that green shimmery shade, and I'm using my fingers only to apply that. And I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid, you guys. Like, this is, I think, is going to be like the simplest eye look that I've ever created on my channel. This is literally so easy. So you just want to take that shade on your finger and then apply that on your lid. You don't need to be very precise. You just want to make sure that you don't go above your crease, and that's it. And just apply that all over your lid. I absolutely love using my finger to apply shimmery shades, because I feel when you use your finger, the pigmentation and the finish is much more better than to use a brush. But if you feel comfortable using a brush, you can definitely go ahead and use a brush as well. But I personally like the finish when I use my finger with shimmery shades only. I'm not talking about the matte shades, only with the shimmery shades. And you can see that I'm just applying that on my lid. Then I'm taking this transition shade to apply that. This will give me that warmth, so I like to use warm shades. You can use any very light shade if you are someone who likes to use like cool tone shades for your transition shade. You can definitely go ahead and apply that as well, but I absolutely love to use warm shades on my eyes, so that's why I'm using this one. And I'm just using a blending brush and just running through that brush on my crease. So this will give me a really natural and a really nice finish. You just run through your brush so that the edges of the green one and the brown one gets blended together. And here I'm just using the same transition shade that I've applied close to my lower lash line, and lightly just blending it right there. You just don't want to take that too low, just close to your lash line. So now I'm just curling my lashes using a lashes curler. And when you curl your lashes, that really makes a huge difference. I really like to use this one before applying my mascara. And for mascara, I'm taking this Maybelline New York, the hyper curl mascara, and I'm just gonna apply like lots on mascara. I absolutely love applying mascara even when I'm not doing any eyeshadow or any eye makeup. I love to use just mascara, and that gives you like really beautiful looking eyes. So mascara is something I never really skip on. Then for bronzer, I'm taking this L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer. This is, you guys, a really beautiful bronzer. The perfect combination of cool tone and warm tone. This is not like a really dark shade, which gives you a really harsh contour. You can definitely use this as a contour shade as well, right? So I just lightly, apply this just above the hollow of my cheeks, and this gives me a really beautiful sun-kissed look. Absolutely love this one. So I'm just gonna use this only to lightly contour my nose as well. This shade is perfect for like if you are fair to medium skin tone. If you are dusky, I think this will not really show on your skin, and I don't know if they have any darker shade available in this one, but if they do, I think you should definitely grab that one, because the formula is really buttery soft, and I absolutely love this one. So for blush, I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris blush, and this is a beautiful shade. This is in the shade, I think, City Explorer, I believe. Yeah, so this blush has, some shimmer particles, not at all chunky or glittery. Very subtle shimmer particles is there in the in this blush, which gives you a like little bit of highlight. So if you are someone who doesn't like to do so many things and you want minimum product, I think you can use this blush as a blush and a highlighter as well, because this gives a really subtle glow on your face. So I absolutely love using this one. Now for lips, I'm taking this pack lip liner, and this is in the shade Coffee. This is a really beautiful brownie nude shade. I absolutely love this one. The formula and the finish, everything is like top notch. I absolutely love the this whole range. I have, I think, Coffee and Mauve, and these are like some of my favorite lip liners. So if you guys want to know that what are my favorite lip liners, I have a video on that, so I will link that and you can watch that as well. But absolutely love the shade, and you can see you can wear it as its own like beautiful nude shade. And the finish of this one, the formula is so soft. Usually some lip liners are like really drying, but trust me, this one is not at all drying, and you can see how beautiful this is looking, right? Now on top of that, I'm taking this Physicians Formula lipstick, and this is in the shade Berry Healthy, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. The formula of this one is really beautiful, not at all drying, and gives you a really natural and really subtle looking lips. It is like not something, not those kind of liquid lipstick which really cracks on your lips and enhances that cracks on your lips. So really beautiful formula. So you can wear this look as it is as well, but I'm just gonna apply a kajal so it will become like more of that party wear and more of that Indian kind of a look. So I'm taking that K Beauty kajal, and I'm gonna apply that on my above and lower waterline, and that you will see that completely changes the look. Now I'm taking that chocolatey brown shade, and I'm gonna apply that using a flat brush close to my lower lash line, to kind of smudge that kajal very lightly. It will give me that really beautiful smoked out effect. So I took the black shade, little bit of that black shade as well, and that will give you a really beautiful smoky look. For highlighter, I'm taking this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm just gonna apply that on the high points of my face. So just touching that on the highlighter, and make sure that you dust it off, because this highlighter is like really pigmented. So just take very little amount of this, and that would be it. You don't really need a lot of this, and I'm just highlighting the usual areas like very lightly, and I don't like to highlight my nose like too much. So whatever is left on my brush, I'm just gonna like lightly dust that off on my nose and on my chin as well. I'm using the same highlighter, and I'm taking a flat brush to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. So when you highlight the inner corners of your eyes, that will make your eyes look more like bit more wider and more open. I sometimes like to use this thing, and I absolutely love this one, but I don't do it like that often. I just use it, and I only do it when I just want to go like little extra with my looks, then only. But trust me, this does make a huge difference, and this looks so beautiful. And lastly, I'm just using my beauty blender, and I'm just running that through all over my face. There's no product, nothing at all. I'm just running this through all over my face so that everything is blended together. I like to use this in the end, so that to make sure that everything is blended with each other, and that's it. So I'm just highlighting my collarbone and that area around my neck, because when your face is like all glowing and you don't do anything on your body, it doesn't really match up, right? So when you're doing like something like full glam, this kind of a look, you want to make sure that you do some effort and do put something on your body as well. So I just applied moisturizer, and I'm using the same Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter to highlight my body as well, and that looks absolutely beautiful. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and found this video helpful. So if you recreate this look, then please tag me on my Instagram. I will leave the my link of the Instagram ID in the description bar below, so don't forget to check that out. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, then please give this a big thumbs up, and also share this video with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Till then, bye bye.